Hello everyone and welcome to another First Taste with Hope. I am glad that you are joining us again as we are diving into alcohol this series. And for today we are making Butterfinger pudding shots. That sounds good. I love Butterfinger, so altogether that just gives a good ring to my ears. So we're going to try to assemble that today and show you how that goes down. So let's get started. Okay, where we're gonna start, we have to we're doing 12, so the recipe is for 12 shots, so if you're looking for more or less, you'll have to adjust accordingly, but this is for 12, so I got 12 souffle cups out here on this pan. You can put it on a tray. They recommend just putting it on something like this because you're gonna have to eventually put it in the fridge for it to cool, set, all that stuff. It's gotta go in there for 4 hours, so we got that going on. And then what we're gonna do to start out with is we're gonna work on the pudding. So this is butterscotch pudding. You have to have this one in order to make it the Butterfinger pudding shot. So we're gonna use that and mix it all together. So we're gonna start with using the Butterfinger pudding mix and then add 2.5 cups of milk, or I think it might be 2. Actually, it's 1.5 cup of milk. And then we're gonna mix it all together. And as we're mixing, we're gonna add in other ingredients too. But we gotta start with this up first. We have to mix this first and then add other things in. So. Alright, I've honestly never had butterscotch pudding before, so I haven't had that flavor, I don't think. I think it might be I've had a butterscotch candy though, so maybe that's what I can compare it to.
I've had the cups before.
Okay. Alright, so after we've been whisking it together and it looks as though it is combined, we're going to start bringing in the other ingredients. So we'll start with putting in 1/2 cup of the butterscotch schnapps. See, it's confusing. It's butterscotch schnapps. That is a mouthful. Say that 3 times, okay? So it'll be 1/2 cup. And this is a brand new bottle, as you can tell.
Ooh.
A brand new bottle. I'm gonna smell it. Ooh, that is strong. That is strong scent. That is strong scent.
2 shots of vodka.
That's a ton of vodka. You could douse this. I feel like I'd probably be drunk off drinking just this, if I'm being honest. Okay, we're getting that butterscotch liquor in here. And then once it looks like it's all creamy looking, we're gonna add in the Cool Whip. The Cool Whip is gonna go in, and what we have to do is when we mix in the Cool Whip, we're gonna have to keep mixing it until all the white looks gone. And that's what we're working with here. 2 cups of Cool Whip. All right. Now the Cool Whip needs to be thawed. If you have it in your freezer, it says it needs to be thawed, so you'll have to make sure you thaw this out prior. You're gonna need 2 cups of it. This is 8 ounces, but since it's Cool Whip, I don't think that means the whole thing, so we're gonna make sure to measure it out, because I learned recently about all the variations of weight. Have to use a food scale. Alright, have 1 cup here. Gonna bring that in. Boom. So now we got that one. Now we're gonna get 1 more cup. in the cup. That looks good. And now we're gonna whisk it on in there. And then, like I said, we have to get the white to disappear. I think it looks like the white is out, right?
Looks pretty good.
Besides off the rims, of course. Do you think that looks pretty much not white?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. After it looks pretty good. It looks like it's pretty jiggly at this point. We like jiggly pudding. We're gonna scoop this on into the souffle cups to make our shots. And you want to bring this pudding up to the rim. And I'm obviously going to be making a mess, so we're just going to deal with it. We got all the shots. They're in the cups. They're looking very good. I could just eat one right now, but I won't. That'll ruin the whole thing. But we have them all. They're 12, and as you can see in this bowl, there's actually a lot left. So you could actually make more than 12, but it said 12 on the recipe. But as you can see with this, you could probably make 16, maybe even 20.
Wouldn't smell it.
And they smell really good. They do. They smell like Butterfingers, of course. So what you're gonna do next is you're gonna need to put this in the fridge for 4 hours or overnight. So if you have it overnight, that's good. But if you're wanting them immediately, then you're gonna need them for 4 hours at least. So they're going in the fridge. And then we'll let this sit for 4 hours and then we'll return to those.